What up? What up? Peace, peace. Salute from the art. What's good? What's good? Hope all is well. Just want to tap in. I ain't gonna stay on so long. I got an interview like in an hour. Less than that, little over an hour, like an hour and a half. So I said, let me get off. I'll probably stay on maybe like half hour or something so I can get ready. Literally listen to your 91 freestyle. Okay. Me and Lord Finesse. Okay. Yeah, there's a 91 freestyle with me and DMX. If you want to check that, it's on my YouTube playlist. I put it, me and DMX rhyme in 1991, Stretching Barbito show. I brought him down there. But yeah, I put it on my YouTube playlist. My YouTube playlist is titled Percee P, Real, Recognize Real. If you type that, Percee P, Real, Recognize Real. When you go on it'd be like 264 videos, something like that. So you got a bunch of songs, mad songs, live footage of me on tours from different places all over the world. You got footage of me, video footage of me rhyming with DMX, and I got audio for 1991, me rhyming the Stretch and Barbito show. Footage of me and Eminem rhyming, video footage of us. Me and Fat Joe, video footage of us, and a whole bunch of stuff on my playlist. But yeah, 1991, I put the audio, me rhyming with DMX on my YouTube playlist. You'll see it. When you scroll through, you will see it. It's like an image of a cassette tape, and they'll say it on there. Say like 91, Percee P and DMX, Stretching Barbito, 1991. You'll see it. But yeah, it's clear and everything, super clear. But yeah, man. But yeah, I'm glad you're checking out my stuff. And yeah, man, like I said, check my YouTube playlist if you haven't heard it. You want to hear that'll give you up to date stuff and my classic joints. I'm working on stuff now. I'm working on music. Got an interview, like I said, within like an hour and a half. So I'm just, spend some time, maybe like a half hour online, then prepare for my interview. Video. I got to do a video interview on Zoom. So yeah. But yeah, man. Hope all is well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you like that one, huh? Yeah, that's when he was just coming out with his first album. That's around that time. You know what I'm saying? It's for public access TV show. My man G Rod X, rest in peace to my man G Rod. He had a public access TV show. So being that I was an artist already, they traveling around, he always used to ask me, "Yo, man, take the camera with you, get some of the footage from the shows and stuff." And the artists, get little drops, whatever. So because he had a public access TV show, he used to play he used to call labels up and ask them for videos for their artists, and he'd play their videos, R&B, hip hop videos. And when they had a press release date of their artist, like a new artist about to come out with an album from a different label, they invite different labels and they had, well, different media like newspapers or video shows to get an interview, like a 10-minute interview. So basically, when DMX had his interview, I went down there, and Eminem had one. When he had his interview, I was one of the people that went down there to get an interview. My man sent me. He's like, "Yo, P, you should go down there. Eminem got an interview, man. If you go down there, get some footage rhyming with him at least, so I could show it on the show." Like that. So that footage is like before his first album dropped. Word. Yeah, he knew of me. He heard of me when he met me. He didn't know me by face, but when I said my name, he like, "Oh, I know. Okay, Lord Finesse album. Yeah, he's quotable in the source." I said, "Yep, yeah." But he heard of me. But he was a hero hip hop head. I figured he would have probably heard of me because I know he know this lady named Wendy Day from Rap Coalition, ASCAP. So she know a lot of stuff. She was one of the people that put together the Rap Olympics. And so she know a lot of different artists, MCs. So I hear about certain people through her, and then we just heard of each other. So when I mentioned that to him, I said, "Yeah, on Wendy Day." He said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah." Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a habit. For some reason, I always rhyme like that. And when I write my rhymes, I write with no music. No music. I might pick a beat, but when I write my rhyme, it's to no music. But I had a habit. I do this when I be rhyming. Since I was a little kid, I always just rhyming. Like, I don't know. It just helped me. You know what I'm saying? When I be spitting my shit, enunciating words, and it become a trademark. So people like it when I be rhyming. Yo, you sound like you playing instruments and shit. So I just do a little certain things with it. Try to just make it more entertainment when I be rapping. Yeah. Yeah, real recognized real. What up? K June, what's good, brother? K June Kings. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man. Yo, if y'all want a USB, I got a show coming up on the 4th, September 4th. So it's coming as a B-Boy competition, B-Boy battle. So I just was in Russia. I don't know if y'all saw that. I was in V1 battle, me and Wild Child from Loop Pack. Loop Pack is Wild Child, Madlib, DJ Rome's. So that's the Loop Pack. But Wild Child, Madlib stopped rapping. So he just wanted to stay producing. So it was Wild Child and DJ Rome's. So, but me and Wild Child and DJ Rones went out to Russia, St. Petersburg, recently. So just you can see it still. It's online now. They call it V1 battles. V1 battles, and one year they had Lord Finesse, another year they had Big Daddy Kane, but this year they had me and Wild Child and DJ Rones. So that was a B-boy battle. But anyway, after the battle, it's on YouTube if you want to see it. I put it on my YouTube playlist as well. The performance, our performance and stuff. But anyway, after that, I guess the B boy battle that's coming up September 4th that I'm performing for, they must have saw the V1 battle and saw that I performed. So they reached out to me, hit me up about my rates to perform for it. And I gave it to them, and then we an agreement. It's in the contract. So yeah, so yeah, I'll be performing September 4th at Hood River, Oregon. So it's gonna be in Hood River, Oregon. It's the 19th anniversary of Breaking in the George. That's what they call it. Breaking, Breaking, Breaking in the George, and it's Gorge. That's how they spell George. Breaking in the George. But it's the 19th anniversary. So I'll be like, guest artist to perform for. It's a b-boy battle, but at one point I guess they'll let me do my performance for them. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, September 4th coming up. Not too long, I'll be here soon. And yeah, man. So just getting ready. So I got a promoter. I'll be online promoting on my social media and stuff. I'll be talking about it. So I just thought I'd come on here. I should post a flyer on YouTube for those who don't know. Who's not followed me, my Instagram is therealperceep. One word. Yo, if anybody want a USB, y'all could order one of these now. The bangers on it. Percee P. I signed them. If anybody order one, I'm gonna give you a free poster with your order signed already. Free poster and a poster of every record that I ever made that's on vinyl. I made a poster of it. Every record that I ever did that you could get on vinyl, this is what it look like. Every song, or if it's an album I'm on, it's on vinyl, this is what it look like. And I did way more than this. I did songs that's not on vinyl. It's records songs that I did that they never made vinyl out of it. It's a digital or CD. But this is everything on vinyl that I did. So, like I said, if anybody want to order a USB, you get the free posters with your order. You know what I'm saying? Word up. But, a favorite album? I don't know. I can't. It's hard. There's a lot of good albums. A lot of good albums. I can't say, man. It's too many albums out. A lot of good stuff out. You got Rakim's when they came, when they paid the full album, and the Follow Lead album was dope. Um, Nas album when that came out, the Illmatic album, that was a good album. But even older albums back in the days, Chill Rock G, somebody like that was dope to me. Chubb Rock had a dope album. Public Enemy had dope albums. Fear of a Black Planet, Nation, you know what I'm saying? That was a dope album. Um, yeah, I could go on, so I can't really narrow it down. Jurassic 5 had a dope album. When I'm on Power Numbers album is a good album. Digging in Crates albums is good, Distant Star taught me. Space. Wow. Well, I'm glad I actually did something, I wrote something that inspired you to learn more about it, about the topic. And really, with Distant Star, hold on, before I'm gonna say something about Distant Star. Hold on. It always impress you when you first heard them back in the days. Um, a lot of artists. I mean, I was inspired by a lot of the early pioneers like Treacherous Three, the Cold Crush Brothers, Furious Five. You know, Tila Rock. Tila Rock was down with my uncle Jesse. My uncle Jesse passed away. My mother's youngest sibling, my uncle Jesse, but he passed away a few years back. But in the '70s, he was down with Tila Rock. Tila Rock's first crew was called the Undefeated Four, and my uncle Jesse was one of them. So my uncle Jesse name was DJ Cooley Breeze. Then there was DJ Bo Zonk, Bozonk, Zonk, and then DJ MC Amazing Bombay, DJ MC The Amazing Bombay, and then DJ MC Tila Rock. So Tila Rock that went on to make the record It's Yours. That's Special K's brother from Treacherous 3. Tila Rock is the oldest, but it was Bombay, the Amazing Bombay, that gave his brother Special K his name. Special K, they used to call him KK. Bombay one day called him Special K, and that's how Special K got his name from Treacherous 3. So, but yeah, man, you know, a little lineage, little backstories. Tila Rock grew up with my family. He knew my grandmother Sadie Harley, before she passed back in like '97. But as a little kid, I'm talking when I was a kid, growing up as a little kid, way before I would even make records. But that's how far Tila Rock known me since a little kid. So he knew my family, my grandmother, my mother. My oldest brother is 2 years younger than my uncle Jesse, Uncle Cooley Breeze, who passed away. My oldest brother's 5 years older than me. So, but yeah, my mom's had six children, five boys, one girl. One of my brothers passed away recently. My brother Shannon, you know, he just passed. So his birthday was June 29th, but he passed away in May 28th. So he didn't get a chance to make it to his birthday. He had cancer. He passed away at 49. If he'd have made it to June 29th, he'd have been 50 years old. So yeah, I lost my brother, Shannon. Shannon Shareem Harley. But I keep his memory alive. You know what I'm saying? Keep him alive. To the rock. Yep. Def Jam. Big Al. Oh yeah. Yes, you man. Big Al's my man. Big Al, yeah, man. I couldn't make that session, man. That's one of my regrets, man. I'm the one who told Lord Finesse to contact the producer, T Ray. T Ray was my producer. He did my long collapsing lyrics, putting heads to bed. T Ray the same producer. This before Lord Finesse was making beats. So at that time, he already had the Return of the Funky Man album came out. So he had the Return of the Funky Man as the first single. So he needed to turn it in the next single. And at the time, I think Diamond could have been like doing his album, and showing AG was like on a tour, like a promotional tour or something. But both producers, Diamond D, Showbiz, couldn't work with him immediately. And he just kind of needed to turn in real quick. I suggested he reach out to my man. I gave him a number. Yo, holler at my man. Yo, he got beats. My man T Ray. So he went over there. He took Big L with him. He said, yo, P, yo, your man, yo. Yeah, he got beats for real. I said, yeah, I told you, yo, he got beats. So T Ray produced the Yes You May remix. But the day of the studio session, I couldn't make the session. So something came up. I think it was my mother. I think she wanted me to do something that was important. And I just thought maybe I'd come in later. I could drop my verse, but it never happened. And AG didn't show up either. So the song wound up just being Lord Finesse and Big L. So I always regretted that. Like, damn, I wish I could have made that session. Or if it was like, now, y'all just send me your verse real quick, just drop it so I could mix it, you know. So that never happened. But I assure you, I would have definitely smashed that beat. That was a dope beat. When it came out, that was a big song when it came out. Yup. Rest in peace of Big L. That's my man. And when he first met me, he told me, he was always to tell me, y'all like to tell Finesse I want to meet you. Because when Lord Finesse album dropped, Return of the Funky Man, it dropped in like February of 92 or something like that. February 92, something. But May 92, my verse got the quotable in the source off of the song Yes You May. So Yes You May is featuring me and AG on it. So I started off the song and my verse got the May issue of the Source magazine, May 92 issue. The source quoted my rhyme for Yes You May. Dopest rhyme of the month. So I guess when Big Al knew Lord Finesse before the remix came out, he was like, "Y'all want to meet this cat? I want to meet him," you know. So when he met me, he told me, "Yeah, man, I was to tell him I want to meet you," like you know. But when I first met Big Al, I met him at a club called the Ritz in New York City, RITZ, the Ritz, RITZ. So this was the lineup. It was X Clan, Gangstar, Showbiz and AG, Lord Finesse, Kid Capri, Funkmaster Flex, Bobby Condas, and like someone else. But that was a dope lineup. And Lord Finesse didn't have me do Yes You May, even though Showbiz and AG was performing too. He didn't want me to do the song. What the AG was there, we couldn't do the song, so he just said, "Yo, I want you to come out and just spit a verse with my man L, Big Al, like that." So that's why I met Big Al. That's before like the remix and anything. So yeah. Well, yeah, man. But that would have been historic if I would have had that song. It definitely would have been on the playlist, my YouTube playlist now. Another song that I actually did drop a verse, but when it never was used, was for MC Search, Back to the Grill. I rhymed on that beat. I was in the studio. I was at the record label, Big Beat Records. One of my cousins from Queens. I told a story before. I have the story on my YouTube playlist. If anybody go check out the story, yeah, it's on my YouTube playlist. Yeah, oh yeah. So the story, well, what happened when I used to go on the Stretch and Barbito, rest in peace to Lord C. Lord C is the reason why I got hooked up to go to Stretch and Barbito. This is way back in the beginning when they first started the show. So their third show on the air was like the first time I was down there. So I'm before a lot of people came to Stretch and Barbito. I brought DMX to the show in 91. The first time I was there was November 29th, 1990. November 29th, 1990 is the first time I was on Stretch and Barbito show. So in 91, I bought DMX because I known him since I made my first record in 88, 89, around that time. Let the Homicides Begin was on DNA Hank Love Show. DNA Hank Love Show was WNWK 105.9. 105.9 WNWK. They used to play my first record. That was the first station playing it. Let the Homicides Begin with me and my rap partner. It was called Top Priority. Then Red Alert picked it up and started playing on 98.7 Kiss FM. So this is 88, and through 89, they were still rocking it. And the club called the Castle in the Bronx, I used to do shows there. So we got hooked up. We got put down with House Party Entertainment. They used to do every Thursday nights at the Castle, and they put us down as some of the artists they were managing. And the other artists they were managing is DMX. DMX the Great, that was his name. Top Quality. He made a record called Magnum Opus. And DJ Shabazz, he used to be down with Masters of Ceremonies. Before Grand Poopa was down with Brand Nubans, he was down Masters of Ceremonies. And so a little history. So because I already known DMX from back in the Castle days, when Stretch and Barbito came around in 1990, my first time down there was November 29th, 1990. So me rhyming that night, that's how I got my deal on Big B Records. You know what I'm saying? I was rhyming with Large Professor and Joe Fatal and somebody else, but we was rhyming that night. Louis Stretch Armstrong gave me his card. He worked for Big B. He was the A&R Big B Records. And he was like, "Yo, man, I love what you did, man. You dope. Are you signed?" I said, "Well, I made a record, but I'm not signed now." But he said, "Yo, I'd love to have a meeting with you. I work for Big B. I'm the A&R." So I went down there. I took my DJ with me, E. Kim. Went down to Big B Records, and that's how I got signed. So I was always welcome to come to the station. He always like, "Yeah, man, anytime you want to come down the radio, you could come anytime." So I started coming. I bring people. I hooked them up with people that like Ultramagnetic. They're a big Ultra fan. "Oh, I know Ultramagnetic. You know, don't worry. I bring them. I bought Ultramagnetic. I bought AG because he grew up in the same projects as me, Patterson Project. I bought him one day. I bought DMX, one day in 91. I bought him. And, I bought Last Emperor to Stretch and Barbito show. I hooked him up. Yeah, man, I like your rap history. You tell me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, I got so much history, and every day is a part of history. I always say every day is history. So, but I do have a lot. But if you go to my YouTube playlist, you can learn a lot of my history is on my playlist, and you can hear other artists tell little things about me that some of the artists that like I got footage of them. I make sure everything has something to do with me on that playlist. So if you see other artists somewhere in conversation I mentioned, that's why I put it there. So you'll learn what other people say rather than what I gotta say too. But yeah, man. So look. I didn't want to stay on so long because I got an interview. I got an interview at so it's coming up. Let me look at the time right now. Yeah, less than an hour, like 45 minutes, 55 minutes. I got an interview. So I'm just going to probably stay on maybe 20 more minutes or something. 20 more, or 10 more, something like that, 15. I'll get off. But yeah, anybody want to get a USB? I'll show you. There's some fire. There's music. 284 photos I put on here of me with legendary people I know, producers, DJ, MCs. I got pictures like me and Big L doing here, me and Lord Finesse, me and Ultramagnetic, me and Luke Pack, me and Jurassic 5, me and Rakim, me and Big Daddy Kane, me and Jurassic 5, Sean Price, whole bunch of people, man. There's 284 photos. DJs, I got a picture with me, DJ Shadow, Spinner, Cut Chemist, Newmark, Z Trip, all of us is in here. We got a photo together. I threw all these photos, producers I know, all of them, me and Easy Mo B, a whole bunch of people. But I put them on here. I put 73 flyers, 73 from different tours and shows I did throughout the years of my career. That's not all of them, but a lot of dope shows and tours. I put them on here. Like the 2K Sports Bounce Tour flyer. That's Common, Q-Tip, me, 88 Keys, who DJ for me, 88 Keys. DJ Scratch from EPMD was on the tour. Boom. Then a month later, I did another tour, 2K Sports Bounce Tours. Me, Peanut Butter Wolf, Madlib, Guilty Simpson, J-Rock from the Beat Junkies, Korean Riggins. I put that flyer on here. I put a South by Southwest show. It was free. South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Me, Guilty Simpson, Sean Price, Buckshot from Black Moon, and DJ Redmatic, and the Kids in the Hall. Flyers on here. I put the flyer to the show, South by Southwest show, with Mad Villain. That's MF Doom, Madlib, me, the whole Stone Store roster, all the MCs and stuff. Flyers on here. I got mad flyers from different tours, shows. Me and Lord Finesse European tour flyers on here. So I put 73 different flyers from different tours and shows on here. 88 songs, 88 284 photos, 284 photos with me with different artists, and 4 music videos. Anybody want one? Just hit me up. You want to make an order and get a free poster. I'm gonna give you a free poster of me in the studio. It's signed already. And a poster with everything I ever made on vinyl. Every record and song I did that you could buy on vinyl, this is what it looked like. So I made a poster. This is what it looked like. So if anybody order a USB, you get those free, those posters with your order. So yeah, I like that's my man. Tragedy, that's my man. I know Tragedy. His name is Percee as well. I grew up on the West Coast. Okay, you grew up on the West Coast. Huh? Wow. Yeah. Percee P. Yeah. Mr. Carter. Yeah. Yeah, I was living in the West Coast too. I was living in Los Angeles. Out there, yeah. I was out there for years. Yeah, I lived in like when I first moved out there, I was in Lakewood. That's like the 562 area code near Long Beach and Compton and all that. Way out there. And then I moved to the Valley, San Fernando Valley. And Be More in the building. I remember one time I did a show in Be More. I'm trying to think the spot Sonar. It was a spot called Sonar. I remember I did it. It was on YouTube. I can't find it no more, man. I remember it was a good performance, man. I don't even have that. I wish it was still online. I wish. Yeah, I remember that spot Sonar. I remember I was on tour, like a Stone Store tour, and I performed at that spot. So shout out to Be More. Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland. Word up, much respect. Word up. But yeah, man. Anybody want a USB? Yeah, Chi-Town. You know I got love for Chi-Town. Oh yes, I do. Chi-Town. Yep. Yeah, my people's the Mo Man, Rom Fest, Bach Hill. What's that? My man Kevin Beecham. He used to have the time travel show out there. I remember I recorded the song "Keep the Fame" at Gramophone Studios. Gramophone. Yeah, man. EC Illa. I remember the cat I met way back. Um, Yeah, man. I remember going to a radio show, HBK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just Shot Town. Much love, much respect. Rest in peace to my man Big Juan. I remember he used to manage like the Mole Men or something back in the days, and yeah, they brought me out there and stuff, and I stayed out there. And 13, another one. Much respect to her. Yeah, all the cats, Twister, Crucial Conflict, all these cats, man. I got a lot of love for Shot Town, man. Much respect. The Shy, the TV show The Shy, the first season they played my song on there. I have the scene on my YouTube playlist. The first season, episode 6, they played my song Legendary Lyricist is a scene. Yeah, they played it. I put the scene on my playlist, my YouTube playlist. If anybody want to see all this stuff, just go to my YouTube playlist, type Percee P, real, recognize real. It's long, like 264 videos, but songs and scenes and live footage of me doing shows and tours and different artists mentioned me in conversation. It's real good playlist, man. Just sit there and yeah, it's good. Word up, man. But yeah, man. So like I said, anybody want a USB? I got a show coming up September 4th. So I'm gonna knock some off. If anybody want, before I have to do this show, I'm gonna knock them off there. But if anybody want one, you gotta hit me in my email. Just email me if you want to order one. Crate diggers. Oh yeah. DA's. I don't know. I never heard of him. Yeah. Walk with me. Walk with me. Okay, walk with me. Well, that's Well, I thought Stoop made that. Walk with me for Jedi Mind Tricks. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. But shout out to Vinny Paz and Jedi Mind. Shout out to them cats. All the MCs I did records with. Man, I worked with so many artists. The Heliocentrics, from the UK. I did a song with MF Doom. So I put a song on here. Man, Doom, Distant Star. Yeah, man. Mad song. I got a song with Cool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with him. I'm working on an EP. Yeah, when I heard you in the shot, I was fire. Yeah, in the shot. Word up, that's what's up. I remember performing on tour. I was at the when I performed at the I was on County Price Keystones. We performed at what's the name of that spot? I came outside the club and the Crucial Conflict was there. They came up to me. I didn't know they was at my show. But they came show me mad love. It's on my playlist, my YouTube playlist. I got footage when they came up to me, like, yo, man, this dude killed this is freaking legend. So I was like, wow, I have mad respect for them cats. They showed me mad love, and I had a lot of love for them too, man. I love what they're doing. What's MF Doom, old stuff. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, when you hear the freestyle with me and DMX rhyming, I put it on my YouTube playlist. Me and DMX rhyming, International Hustler. Yeah. Connie Price and the Keystones. I got that on my YouTube playlist. That song is on my YouTube playlist. Percee P, Real Recognize Real. Put that on there. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good song, man. I'm gonna perform that when I do this show in Oregon. September 4th. I'm performing at Hood River, Oregon. It's a B-boy battle. Yeah, versatility, hostility. I hear quote, the quotes, huh? What up? What up, everyone? What's good, bro? My man from South Central LA in the house. Word up, man. But yeah. I gotta keep the track of the time. Probably like 5 more minutes, man. Or 10. I get off because I got an interview. To do. So I definitely want to make sure I charge up my device here. Start charging up before I do this interview. South Central, word up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I said, anybody want to cop one of these USBs or offer me before I do this show, September 4th in Hood River, Oregon. It's a show I'm doing out there. I'm performing. It's a B-boy battle though, B-boy event. It's a battle, and they hire me, they book me to perform. Just like I just came from Russia not too long ago in St. Petersburg, Russia, and I was booked for a b-boy battle. Me, Wild Child, and DJ Rome. So we was out there, but this Hood River, Oregon, this event they do, it's the 19th anniversary coming up, but they call it Breaking in the George. It's a b-boy competition. It's their 19th anniversary, so they booked me for that. They probably saw me perform out there in Russia, saw it online, probably want to book me. So yeah, I'm gonna be performing, but I will have these USBs on me. I'm gonna knock them off. Yeah, but if anybody want one now, it's the best time to make an order now. If you order, I'm gonna give you a poster with your order for free. I'm gonna get these with it. Me in the studio, the sign, and this is all the vinyl. Everything I've ever made that you could buy on vinyl is right here. Yep, yep. So, but yeah, man, you get those posters with your order. So, like I said, hit me up. Hit me up if anybody want one. Oh yeah, man, I'm still grinding, fam. You know me, man. I gotta stay out there by any means. You want, should yeah, yeah. If they'd had me in Love and Finesse at the same time, that would right. That would have been actually they'd have made history with that one. But it's all good. It's all good. Me and Wild Child and DJ Rones, that was good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That sure is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, man. That was so nice, man, down there, man. Them cats showed a lot of love out there in Russia, you know. Mad hospitality. I put a little clip footage on my YouTube playlist of because there's like a few days event, and then the last day was the time I performed. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wild Child Roams, but they had other battles leading up to the finals. But they played my song, man. Long Class of Lyrics. They played Dead the Races, like b-boy songs. I have other songs that you can actually dance to like that. So I'm gonna perform a lot of those songs when I do this b-boy event. I'm gonna try to rock those songs because I want them to hear my music, so b-boys can start using my shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the Russian food. Well, when I ate, I was eating food that I normally would eat here in the states. So yeah, when I went to breakfast. They had the stuff that I would eat here. You know, food, eggs. They had scrambled eggs. They had boiled eggs. They had a lot of. I stayed in a really nice hotel. We was good. They had so much food every morning, man. There's so much different types of food, fruits, vegetables. You know, well, they had fruits like watermelons. They had the pineapples, all kind of fruits, cherry, like strawberries. Like every morning they had yogurts, all kind of food. Just stacks of it, man. Every morning, man. I try to eat like double up, eat it, and get another one. That shit good. So it was really good. Nice hotel. They hooked us up, man. A lot of hospitality. Thank you, bro. Respect. Thank you, man. Yeah, I definitely felt appreciated when I went out there, man. People like they expressed it too. They told me, man, yo, you're a legend. Been in the game for a long time. I was so happy to realize that I'm over in Russia and these people know me and they showed up with records to sign. Can you sign this for me? And I was like, wow. And that was like the proof. These cats knew my music. When I was performing, they was excited. I could hear it. I could look at them. And they're like, yo, I'm performing. They're like, raw heat, raw. And I do it. And they be all happy. And I'm like, they know I'm my shit. I'm like, pfft. So I was excited, man. That made me really feel good. Ain't nothing like an artist performing and people know their shit. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it. You can feel the enthusiasm when you perform it, make you kind of get more into your shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's dope. And it's good because it was a good way to show people after the tour. What about after that? I wanted people to see what they didn't see about me. And most people see me like this, like I'm just chilling, like I'm more grassroots, down to earth. I'm not like one of them flashy artists. You know, how a lot of artists be everywhere they go. They got the entourage. They gotta always you gotta see them in like settings of I'm backstage, I'm at the VIP section, got the bottles. I don't drink or smoke, so you don't see those type of things, and that's not me. So it was more like I'm more grassroots, and I always stay like that on the street grinding, stick to my hip hop shit, don't deviate, stay to my craft the way how I was rapping back then, stick to my shit, don't try to think I gotta try to doing this shit to still be around, to still be relevant. Nah, everything I did and my style is seen to be appreciated without having to change. My music, I'm on 7 video game soundtracks. They use my songs on films and yeah, man. So it's things that I did that made me say, man, I don't need to change. People don't know what they're talking about. They must ain't doing no research if they're thinking, yo, man, you should do this, you should do that. I'm like, man, I work with Jay Dilla, I work with Madlib, I work with Easy Mo B. P Rock knows me, he gave me a B or P. I still got to record some shit to this P Rock beat he gave me. He invited me to his house and shit, man. I still got the beat and shit. Yeah. But yeah, Easy Mo B, like all that, man. Got to be ultimate high. Yeah, hundreds of thousands rocking with you, man. Yeah, and the thing about it, I'm all the way in a country like Russia. When I left, I got mad Russian people following me now on social media. So it's like a whole bunch of people, and I still see the posts. People still replying to it and follow me, and I be like, wow. So that to know that, like, wow, seeing you out there, yeah, Los Angeles shows. Yeah, I have to say, man, for me. Yeah, man, I used to always be out there grinding, man. You saw me. Always walking around selling my stuff. You know what I'm saying? All 213, I signed your joint. Yes, sir. That's what's up. Yeah, and I always did that, man. And I appreciate all those that supported me, everywhere I went. In LA, I used to, same way in New York, man. People see me down at the Low End Theory, right? Low End Theory or the Airliner, the Urban Underground, that's Lincoln Heights. I'll be all the way in like in on Pasadena, downtown Pasadena at the what's that Terrace Club, or you catch me at Eagle Rock Festival on Colorado Boulevard. Eagle Rock, I'm on way back. There's some spot in Eagle Rock. I used to go to that shit. I forgot Village Eagle Rock Underground, some spot. But it was spots I used to hit up York Boulevard and Highland Park. You know what I'm saying? When I did my Master Craftsman video, I was in Highland Park. You know what I'm saying? York Figueroa shit on the back in the parking lot. Yo, fam, I was just like places, fam. I was at Beat Swap Me in Chinatown. The next thing you know, I'm out in San Bernardino, Ron Fest. I mean, Rock the Bells festivals. If I perform or not, I still was out there, and I just grinding, walking around grinding. You see me grinding out in the audience of Ron Fest LA's, even Ron Fest. I performed for Ron Fest LA's, and then sometimes I didn't perform. I was just there. I was just grinding. Like, I always try to support people. Go all the way to Observatory, be at their shows out there and shit, in Orange County and shit. Just and I always, even in Bombay's and way out in Ventura County, Bombay's out there, coming out there to grind, just to push my shit and support cats. You know, a whole bunch of shit, man. So I did that, and yeah, I remember all that, man. And I appreciated those that knew, that supported me and knew what I was doing and knew who I was and didn't look down like I was still out here all the time selling shit. Some people knew and some people didn't have a clue who I was. But I said, if they don't know, they'll find out later. But for those that took the time and stopped for me and bought some, to realize later, this guy don't have to be out here. He's just doing this shit. To me, it was like making new fans. And I want people to know me. I don't want you to discover my music in stores. I'd rather be where you met me in person. Like, oh shit, I met this dude and I looked him up. And yo, this dude, they fucking with Madlib and Jay Dilla and all these dudes. And they doing tours and shit. Aloe Black. And this dude know all these cats. And he did a song with Doom. And I'm still walking the streets chilling. Like, yo. And I always kept it real like that. That's how I was in New York. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know. I think they be people be ordering stuff online or either coming and just getting stuff sent, taking it back with them. Come here and just go back with the stuff, you know. I'm saying, what I mean? People didn't know. Yeah. Shout out to Razcast. You know, it's my man. I know Raz. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The airliner, yeah. Airliner was a spot, man. I used to come to airliner. Sometimes they have the headliners upstairs. But a lot of times the dopest ciphers was downstairs when you come in the club, man. I come down there and they had a little open mic shit. And people see, yo, we got Percee P and I'll get on real quick. Let me spit a little 16, let me spit this. Because people be standing down there packed. Before you even go upstairs to the main shit, I said, man, I'm gonna be right here. And people be getting off, and you be standing down there, and then you come out through the back and the outside and the back and go upstairs, and it was so much shit. So I remember just walking through the whole shit, coming upstairs, downstairs, always walking through my CDs, pushing my shit, and get on the mic, drop some shit for somebody, or come out in the back, dudes are ciphering out there, and all happy and mad. I used to show up to shit like that, and I came regularly because that was motivation too. That motivated me too to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, I remember all that shit, fam. Yeah, man. They always had the big crowds. I remember the show with OC. I performed. OC is in the back outside in Dulio. Yeah, it's at the airliner, but outside in the back, that's where we perform. And it's crazy, but it's a dope show. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, a lot of shit was popping, man. Airliner was the spot. Then they started doing Low End Theory. I performed with Low End Theory too. I performed for that when they did it. I used to always come down there like if Low End Theory Lounge is around the corner from the airliner, either direction, going to Daly Street, going that way, or but yo, that shit was crazy. Like you, either direction they had the line. The line went around the corner, like you're going to the parking lot in the back. The line was that long when they did Low End Theory. Lines would be down the block and turn the corner just to get in the club. So I used to come all the way early, come down there and hit the line up, start from the front, work my way back, boom. Then go in the club, and they used to let me in free. They never like charge me. They just say, yo, whenever you want to go in, they pull open the little barrier and just say, come in, you good, P. So that was support, that was love right there, man. I know they ain't had to do that, but every time I showed up, I never had to pay. You know what I'm saying? And I used to just pop up places in LA, and people saying they knew who I was. I just randomly see some shit online, but I'm going to that shit, and I pop up, be all the way out in Pomona and shit down there. Like, oh shit, Percy P, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Yo, how you heard about it? I saw the show online. Oh man, yo, you wanna come in? How much? Nah, man, you good, man. Come in, yo, shit. Don't worry about it, bro. So I was like, wow, that's what's up. Appreciate it, man. So man, I remember scoring a lot of stuff, man, and people mad cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, let me see what time it is now. Right now it is. Uh-oh. I better get off now. Cause in a half hour I gotta start doing the interview. But yeah, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, yo, like I said, anybody wanna order a USB? Hit me up. Hit me up. Have a record. We'll see the collection. Yeah, I have some records. I'm gonna start collecting my own vinyl stuff that I did. Cause a lot of times when I made records, people ask for them. I gave them away, and I got some songs. I got songs, but look all the stuff. If I have to get everything I ever did on vinyl, this is what I gotta get. That's a lot of shit to find. I gotta track all that shit down. But at least I made a poster for DJs and people that like, yo, if you're a DJ, if you think you heard everything, nah, fam, I did a lot of stuff, man. And this is all the stuff on vinyl. I did stuff CDs and shit, man. But look, I'm about to roll out. Y'all be good. I got an interview, so like a half hour. I'm gonna charge up my device so it could be fully charged up. But yo, stay up, man. Like I said, anybody want a USB? Order me, hit me on my email addresses, anotherbronxlegend@gmail.com, anotherbronxlegend@gmail.com, or Percee308 @gmail.com, the email on my YouTube channel. You'll see it. So hit me there, Percee3, or just go to Chat GPT. or Google and just be like, what's Percee P email addresses? And they'll come up. Yep, another Bronx legend at gmail.com. That one. Or Percee308, Percee 308 at gmail.com. So one of those two, if anybody want to order, you get free posters. You get free posters. When you order one of these, you get free posters with your order. Yep, there you go. Percee 308. Just like that. But anyway, fam, until the next time, I'm gonna do this, prepare for this interview right now. I'm gonna just charge up my shit, man. But yo, stay up, fellas. Y'all be good, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Peace, peace.